So guys, we have started new wing that is SpikeOn Web3, and we focus on Web3 marketing. It's next generation marketing, and you guys can reach out to us via LinkedIn, email ID, and we are there for you throughout your Web3 journey and support you, and we'll help you grow your business. And that's what our goal is, to know what is coming new, and creating awareness, creating that engagement, providing the right content to the audience. And when your vision is clear, strategy becomes more easy. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Hey, that's great, Ayushi. Thank you so much. And hi, guys. Today we have Ayushi and Harshit with us. So Ayushi is currently a COO with SpikeOn. It's a marketing company, and currently is focusing on Web3. And she has also held SME role at Blockchain Council, and she carries with her several years of experience into marketing, content management, and business side. And we have Harshit with us. Harshit is currently working as a Web3 lead with Ayushi in SpikeOn, and he is also a Polygon advocate. And Harshit is also a blockchain developer, and he's currently running his Cosmic Coder project, which has 600 plus subscribers, and he's raising awareness about new technologies and blockchain to the community. So welcome, guys. Ayushi, my first question to you would be, tell us a bit about your journey into content and marketing space, into management, and what and how that journey looks like now till COO with SpikeOn. So we look forward to hearing from you on what brought you to SpikeOn.
Hi, Carol. Yes, so my journey has been a roller coaster. I started off with a IoT developer. I started as an intern, and I worked there, but something didn't, kick it. I was like, no, something is missing. So I switched to marketing content. That was more of a front end thing. I like to be the face. And so then I shifted to content creation. I liked it. I wrote lots of blogs, learned about SEO, keywords, and all those things were new at that time. So yeah, but somehow my roots were technology based, so I was connected to my roots, I can say. So then I was keen into this blockchain thing. This was very new. Not a lot of people were aware about these things, but crypto, blockchain, they were like gaining the eye for everybody. And so I was into that technology. I learned about it, read a lot of things about this particular technology. So worked on certain courses like Metaverse, AR, VR. Started off with it. I didn't know anything about it, frankly. But yeah, in this technology, we need to learn every day. And that's what I did. I learned every day. If something I don't know, I was not like, no, just stick to what you know. So I was like very keen to explore more. So that was the spark that I got. Learning new things every day. That's what triggered me, and I end up with SpikeOn. It's kind of a family, I can say. We build it. It's concerned to new age technologies. We focus on transforming businesses, and we say that we are your reliable and trusted partners. We are your partners who can give you that growth that you want. So that is our motto for SpikeOn. And recently we have launched our Web3 wing. We named it as SpikeOn Web3. We're focusing on Web3 marketing. So not a lot of people are in it. So yeah.
So you're trying to capture that space as the first go-getters in the market. Well, we'll definitely come back to learning more about what SpikeOn is currently doing in Web3 and when things are not fully known yet. So what are your plans to capture the market, and what your approach is going to be to help people or companies and your clients to support them with the Web3 their projects. But before that, I would also like to know, as a woman in a leadership role, what challenges do you find, and how do you say manage your time? So tell us more about how it feels like being a woman in leadership.
I will just quickly say that why I choose SpikeOn, because it's a remote job. So we are concerned about women, especially who are, homebound, or like we can say, very centric towards home. They want to stay. They have some responsibilities. They just can't, focus on their careers. SpikeOn give them an advantage. We can say we think about them. That's what I liked working in SpikeOn, because it's a remote job. I am sitting at my home, managing my personal and work life. It's easy and very flexibility. That is the challenge when it comes to new technologies. When you have to learn every day, you should have that flexibility to work. So in SpikeOn we offer that, and that is why I'm attracted to it, and that is why I was like, this is the job that I want to do. And also give opportunities to the young women who are learning new technologies, but they don't have that much opportunities ahead in life. They have to study, they are studying, but we give the opportunity to start their careers before they graduate as an intern. So they are going to college, in evening they have time for 6 hours. They can work for SpikeOn. They can learn new technologies with us, work with us on new projects, work with clients. So in our education system, we didn't have that opportunity. We didn't have that opportunity to study and then work also. So we were so stressed about studying, and that was all theoretical. No practical knowledge, nothing, how industry work, how corporate life works. We didn't have that much opportunity. But now, as a woman, I am in this leadership role. I would inspire more women to join me, to join our organization, or to be a part of us, and work towards the new technologies, learn about new things. And we always say, you grow, we grow. So that is one of the things that we used to say. So that is the thing. When it comes to challenges, there are many. We have to overcome it every day. That's the key. Every day we have some small challenges. We have to overcome it. We have to find solutions. That's the game changer.
Definitely. I love it. I love everything what you said. And now I'll have a question for Harshit. Harshit, so how your life in Web3 looks like? I see you are a very versatile person. You are involved in several projects. So tell us a bit about your Web3 engagement and being a developer in blockchain, and also about your project, Cosmic Coders. That's a wonderful name, and the impact that you're creating is phenomenal. You guys are so young and so youthful, with all the ambition and spark inside you. At this young age, you're doing phenomenal in your space. So Harshit, tell us a bit.
Yeah. So Charul, I've started my Web3 journey in mid 2022 when I started Cosmic Coder as a coding club. When I started that club, I was like, we had only 3 to 4 members, and then we started collaborating with other communities, and we also had support of other communities, and we grew to around 600 plus members right now. My main objective was to promote the coding and plus development in students, because there are a lot of students were there in even my college and other colleges. They don't know about coding, even they are doing engineering. So my main objective was to promote that coding culture in college and other communities also. And then I got to know about Web3, what is Web3, and I also get involved in several communities, taken part in several conferences, and mostly online one, and taken part in some boot camps. Then I got a chance in a Rapid Innovation, a company, as a blockchain developer intern. And after that, I have joined Blockchain Council as an intern. There I met Ayushi. We both have worked on several projects, and there she introduced me about SpikeOn, and then we had a discussion on SpikeOn Web3, and right now I'm just exploring this SpikeOn Web3.
Right, interesting. And Harshit, as you have mentioned that in colleges we don't folks are doing their engineering or their degrees, but there is less emphasis on learning coding. And it was the same back then, 10 years ago as well. To be honest, in my own life, I feel very sorry about it, that when I was doing my bachelor's in information technology, in a class of 60, there would be nearly 3 or 4 kids who would be very into coding. They love coding, and it felt like talking to them is like they were meant or were born to do coding. But and would you believe I was the topper in my class, and I had no interest in coding, and most of the women at that point in time had no interest in coding. We were more theoretical based. What our objective was that we need to get good marks in those modules,
semester.
and it's in those semesters, yeah. And there was no interest in coding. But gradually, later on in my life, when I started working, and that's when I realized that if you are doing engineering in IT or you're in the tech field and you don't have interest in coding, you can lag behind on several opportunities out there. And I felt it later in a very later stage. But at that point in time, there were further more opportunities, like get into product management, get into other areas of IT. But I do miss that. I wish I had a proper guidance, I had proper mentoring at that point in time. And Ayushi also mentioned that we were more theoretical than practical. And that is how my environment was back then in 2011 and 12. And I think we do see it, most of the Indian youth studies in a theoretical manner. Yeah.
Now it's changing.
It's changing.
Right now it's changing. Yeah.
It's changing, and that's great. We need more practical approach. We need more research-based approach, and we need these candidates who are in the college right now. They're still trying to figure out what they need to do with their life, what careers they want to get in, and the careers are going to be so different now in the next 2 or 3 years. They're already different: blockchain, NFT, metaverse, Web3, and so many new tech that are coming in. So I think they need to be shown what is out there and what new can be done, so to make them aware of what industries are already doing. So Aisha, you mentioned about the woman, that you are bringing a more younger woman into this project and you're showing them the practical world. That's fantastic approach.
Yeah, because when I was there, I saw that we as a woman, when we were trying to search for some internships and all those, we didn't have that much options. And if they were like in Bangalore. I went to Bangalore at that time. It is far from where I live, so the opportunities was not that. Maybe there were, but they were not up in the market. We have to research a lot about it, so that awareness is important. If there are some organizations who are supporting, who are offering this internship and other opportunities to younger women or men, I would say anybody, but mostly focusing on women, because they are just they take a backstage sometimes. They say, okay, fine, let's do something else, because I did that. So I think maybe there are women who can relate to me. I did that. I changed my line, and I've worked in engineering, in management, in marketing, in designing, did all the versatility things. But that's my journey. But if somebody wants to focus on their coding career, or they want to learn about new technologies, or they want to be in marketing, or they want to be in any content, or so they should have the right opportunity to them while sitting at their home. Nowadays, in West, there are so many opportunities.
Definitely.
But in India, we need to boost ourselves up and come out like this to promote, or to influence, or to inspire youth for taking risk and doing something new.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you that you need to be there as role models and raise the awareness about all the interesting things that are happening, and the interesting projects that you are creating, and how people can participate in it. But I think the key is to keep raising awareness and to be there to support those youth that are still exploring what they want to be. True. And And Ayush and Harshit, tell us about what are your plans in Web3 marketing? And because I see that it's a very new space to be in. So when less is known, what approaches you are taking to make this project a success? Yeah.
Yeah, so Charul, basically the Web3 is itself new. We know that Web3 is. I even don't know about Web3 about 1 year ago. I just started learning about the Web3, and right now I'm just into this and into the marketing world. I have been into that development part, then into the Web3 content part, and right now exploring Web3 marketing.
Yeah.
I have utilized my whole that college time just to explore new opportunities, new career paths. Right now, what I can say about marketing opportunities, basically Web3 is still in the developing phase. We know that every week or maybe every month we get to know about new technologies, new tech stacks, new maybe innovations in the market. So we have to keep our pace with that. We have to learn about new marketing strategies for different products, because the audience for DeFi product or maybe the NFT product or metaverse product is different. We have to understand the psychology of the audience. We have to create a community. We have to understand the trends in the market. We have to understand the psychology of the community. We have to keep that community alive. We have to provide a quite good amount of content, what they want to see, because in a community there are mostly like-minded people. If there is a community for a DeFi product, most of them will be interested in DeFi. So we have to provide them that kind of content that they should consume, and they think that it actually adding some values. So we have to understand that these kind of things are getting really changes. They are just getting changes. New technologies are coming, new like zero knowledge proof and everything. So we have to understand, we have to learn, we have to keep the pace, and we have to understand the trends, psychology, content. So this is what is the major challenge we are facing right now, and this is not something which we cannot do. We are just doing, we are learning, and we are exploring new things.
Interesting.
We're learning every day.
Yeah. And are there any specific say Telegram, Discord, or other resources that helps you to get up to speed with what's going on in the space, because it's changing so fast and there is so much of noise as well out there, Ayushi and Harshit? So how do you tackle that? And especially another aspect here is that Web3 is going to be a very diverse community. It's going to be made up of, it's going to be a blend of people from different cultures, ethnic groups, countries. It's going to be very international community. So how do you see that diversity playing a role in this community? So I think I asked you two questions. So first is that for your own learning and development, where would you prefer to go to for more concrete, solid knowledge and to avoid that noise? And second is, how do you see diversity playing a role, and how would you like to tackle that, another challenge?
Okay, so basically when we start learning about Web3, we need a mentor. Basically we can learn by ourselves, but there are a lot of mentors right there in Web3 community, and Web3 community is definitely the best community I have ever been, because they are quite supportive. They are like, they always help, they are always ready for help. So just get into some communities, just ask your doubts, just be in like Discord, Twitter communities are quite good, even LinkedIn. You just have to get into that Discord communities, just learn in the communities. Whatever you are learning, or you are doing any course, you have achieved anything, you have made any project, just share in that community. Just tell people what you have made. That is the best thing. They will tell you that okay, this is wrong, or where you are getting some mistakes. Just let them know. They will definitely help you. So this is the first thing you can do. And there's definitely some noise. So for that, we can say, to avoid that noise, what we can do, we can just choose some community. There are some good communities and there are some developing communities. Just whatever you like in the field, first try everything. This is the best approach. Try everything, just then see what you like. Like do you want to work in DeFi? Do you want to work in content? Do you want to work in smart contract as a smart contract auditor, in blockchain security, or anything? in metaverse, AR, VR, backend developer. Just explore everything. Whatever you like, just get into that community. Find a mentor. Just just learn in the community. Just share what you are learning, what you are achieving every day, like in LinkedIn or maybe any platform. Make it as a portfolio, and that is the first thing you can do. And what was the second question? Like,
it was about that this
Diversity.
diversity. Yes.
okay, diversity. So basically, diversity, I think when we have diversity, people come with new ideas. Yeah. So right now, what I can say, my career was quite diverse. You can see I've been into
Even mine.
recording, the
Incredible. Yours
content. Yeah,
too.
even
Both
Ayushi's.
got that.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
mine.
So
We
people
have
with different people with different communities or maybe countries with different maybe race, they bring new ideas.
Sure.
So I think that is something quite good in Web3. Web3 is never discriminate. Web3
No.
never discriminate. It helps people. The community is quite good.
Yeah.
So I think diversity is one of the best part in Web3.
Yeah. So when different kind of people come together to work on a single project or a single technology, we get to know that every person have their life story. So they take as they look up to that thing where they come from.
Yes.
So different approach, different solutions. So this is the beauty of diversity.
Absolutely.
And as PyCon Web3, we are remote. In future might be we can have a hybrid model, but right now we are open to anybody around the world join us, or we are like we are connecting, you are connecting from Ireland, we are connecting from here. So this is the beauty of diversity, that we can connect and we can talk about the technology, we can work on the single project, having the different minds in one space. So that's the beauty of diversity.
Absolutely, beautifully said. And also just trying to understand from Harshit. Harshit, how do you see the future of tech developing in India? I heard that a lot of great work is going on in Web3 that you guys are doing. There is a lot of work in Metaverse. So how do you see the current youth taking over the space or getting aware of the opportunities?
Okay, so what happened after the corona? We have seen people are consuming a quite good amount of content right now. Some of them are maybe just wasting their time, but those who are not wasting their time, they are definitely consuming some good content, and the quality of content also quite improved during this corona time. What happened, what I can see right now, that every college has its own coding community. People are participating in hackathons. A lot of hackathons are going on in DevFolio and other hackathon platforms. People are getting involved in these Discord channels, coding communities, Twitter communities. They are making projects, they are sharing their projects. So definitely this startup culture is getting started in this India right now. We can see people are making their own startups right now, even in early stage. I have met some people who are just 17 or maybe 18-year-old. They are developer advocates, smart contract auditors, blockchain developers. Even when I was 17, I don't know anything about tech. I just know about Java because I was from like ICSE board. So right now things got changed a lot.
Guys, so would you like to share more on SpikeOn Web3 vision with us? Yeah, and what the roadmap looks like.
So basically, we have started SpikeOn Web3, particularly for Web3 firms. We know that according to McKinsey report, the metaverse market is going to be around $5 trillion by 2030. So you can just keep in mind that $5 trillion economy definitely needs some good marketing solutions, some good marketing companies. So we are also starting right now. We know that we have around 7 years, 5 years. We are just learning about things. We are exploring things. We have started with community management, SEO services, marketing services, then content, Web3 content, and PPCs, campaign management. And we are also exploring this crypto marketing, then NFT marketing. So basically, we have started with some of the services as of now, but we are going to explore other services like crypto marketing, NFT marketing, and even metaverse marketing.
Nowadays, we have marketing in AI. That's also one thing which is creating some boom. So in future, we think about adding new stuffs, whatever is coming into technology. We are up for it.
And Ayushi, you had mentioned previously about your AR VR involvement. So tell us a bit about that project that you worked in AR VR, and did it help you to transition into Web3 space, or how? Yeah, tell us more. I'm just curious.
So when I started as a writer, content writer, or like we can say technical writer. But there was a project that was assigned to me, so I was working on it. I was learning about new things, AR, augmented reality, virtual reality. Then I explored the VR headset. It was the first time I used it. It was amazing. It was just an escape to whatever I am here. Just wear that headset. You are in some other space. So I was very keen to know like how it is made, right? So learned about it, the technology, wrote about it, and moved to mixed reality. Not much of a content was available. The big sharks like Microsoft, IBM, Facebook were working on it at that time, and similarly I was researching at the same time. So I was learning about the stuff. Then blockchain was also one part of it. AR VR was the beginning, then metaverse, then then blockchain, smart contracts. So I just keep on learning about new things, NFTs. DAO came last year, I guess. So learned about the new things which are coming. I was interested into AI also. So I don't know what is it in me that whatever something new comes, I'm very interested to learn about it.
That's wonderful approach. That's great. That's how it should be for women. Always be curious, always exploring what's.
I was like, no, I want to learn about it. I should have something to speak about it, right? When I'm sitting somewhere, I should have some content to talk about. I should have something to tell people about. Like, this is coming. This new coin is there. Cryptos all over the news. So that was one thing which keep me interested in my work. When your work is you enjoy your work, you always grow. So that's the journey that I have been through. And then SpikeOn happened. It is like a child, we can say. It is growing. It's been last year we just started it. Like it's been 2 years, I guess. So it's amazing. Now Web3 we have started. It's a new child. So we're just learning stuff. We are reading new things, what are coming. We're keeping up with the trend. That's more important. And also we have that background that we know about this technology. Not a lot of people are aware of it. So that's the we can say the first mover advantage that we can have, because we are into the space, we have worked on the technology, so we can guide what's coming next. The Web3 community or Web3 clients that we get, or Web3 firms which are working in this, so we can be their support. We can be a partner, and we can give them a right approach to grow their business.
Wonderful.
That's the most.
Yeah. And also you had mentioned previously that you have a great supporting team. There is a strong collaboration and that flexibility as well that the organization currently adopts, that practice.
There's a lot to come in this world, new technologies, and creating awareness is the one thing, giving opportunities is another thing. So we both, when we connect these both things, it's a good message, I would say.
It was great to know you people, great to get inspired from you, and we will be in touch, and we'll continue to share the progress of SpikeOn Web3 and your clients as well. And we wish you all the best in your journey ahead with your projects and with your life and your career and so many different aspects. Awesome.
It was great connecting to you. It was great.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.